and all my friends have ignored me, and they've packed 5 pairs of shoes for their 1 week trip in France, and they all regretted it. So again, you only take 1 pair or 2 pairs of shoes, 1 pair that you're wearing, and then the 1 pair in the bag, and that's it. Hello and welcome to Darren's Travels. On this channel we talk about traveling the world solo if you're a guy, and particularly if you're taking your first trip overseas. Today we're going to talk about packing, pretty short. Just going to be talking about what to pack, because I tell all my friends, well, I tell everybody, when you take your trip as a guy, you just want to have 1 carry-on bag, and that's it. You don't want to pack a bunch of stuff. We're not girls. We don't need to pack a bunch of shoes, nothing like that. So I say just take 1 carry-on bag. So then the follow-up next logical question would be, well, then what do I put in that bag, and how can I go for 2 weeks with only room for one little bag? And so basically what I do is I pack essentially about 5 or 6 shirts. I'll pack 2 buttoned-up shirts, kind of nice shirts to go out in. I'll have like 2 polo shirts, and then I'll have 2 or 3 t-shirts, and that will that'll all fit in the bag. I'll bring 1 pair of pants that I pack in the bag, and I wear 1 pair of pants, and that's it. Just 2 pairs of pants that I take. I'll take a sports coat. I always take just a durable sports coat. Sometimes I'll take a full suit, but normally I just take a sports coat that I can easily kind of roll up if I need to, and then also I can put it on to go to the clubs, the bars, the lounges, things like that. So I'll take that. I'll take about 5 pairs of socks and underwear for the trip, and then I'll take my light hoodie. I'll take a light hoodie usually that I can just always wear on the plane. Planes are super cold usually, so I'll take a hoodie to wear on the plane, and I can also use that to roll up as a pillow on the plane. Don't forget your belt. I know, like say, you'll be wearing a belt on your pants on the plane. But if you need a different color belt for other stuff in your suitcase, whatever, don't forget to bring that. Usually you only want to bring 1, though, just because, again, you don't want to bring a bunch of stuff. The shoes, what kind of shoes to bring, that's usually the biggest dilemma when it comes to packing, because you only can bring 2 pairs of shoes. You can wear 1 pair on the plane and then pack 1 pair, and that's it. Because, again, there's just no room. Shoes take up the biggest part of your bag when you're trying to pack. So, and again, the shoes are the dilemma because you don't know what to take. You don't know if you're going to take tennis shoes, you're going to take boots, you're going to take dress shoes, you're going to take casual shoes for like the beach, things like that. So you always have like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes that you're trying to decide, which 3 you're going to leave at home, because you're only going to be able to bring 2. I talked about this in another video about packing light. And all my friends have ignored me, and they've packed 5 pairs of shoes for their 1-week trip in France, and they all regretted it. So again, you only take 1 pair or 2 pairs of shoes, 1 pair that you're wearing, and then the 1 pair in the bag, and that's it. And again, with all that, and that's pretty much it. My standard packing clothes. What's ironic to me, and maybe not to you, is that the summer, traveling in the summer when it's warm, that's the hardest part to pack for, because in the winter, all you have to do is wear boots, jeans, and any shirt and a jacket and a beanie, and that's it. But in the summer, you have to pack for going out at night. You have to pack for going to the beach. You have to pack for just regular days at the mall or coffee shop. You have to pack comfortably for sightseeing, the museums and all that. So in the summer, I've always found it hard to figure out what clothes I'm going to take and what clothes I'm going to leave home, just because you need a lot more variety. I also mentioned, though, again, don't worry about it, because if you forget anything, there's always an H&M somewhere in the world. There's always a Zara somewhere in the world. There's a Foot Locker everywhere. You can always pick up something if you forgot it or you need it. when you're traveling. I remember when I was in Montreal a couple years ago, and it was freezing cold, and it was unexpected to be freezing cold at that time of year. And I had to buy like a scarf and a beanie and things like that, and it was super easy. Just get it at H&M in Montreal. Also, bring all your normal toiletries that you would bring on your domestic flights. Throw that in your bag. Make sure you put your medication. Well, you're going to be taking on everything, and so you don't have to worry about checking in medication like some people do, because again, you never want to put your medication in a checked bag essentially, but you're not checking any bags, because we're traveling solo, and that all we need is one carry-on bag and a backpack. Also bring a backpack. I always bring a backpack because I put my computer in there, my iPad, and headphones and GoPro and things like that. So, bring a backpack for like your electronic stuff. Don't ever bring a hardcover book. It's 2024 for crying out loud. You don't need a book. Every reading material should be on your Kindle. Don't forget to bring an adapter, and I brought one here. Here's an adapter if you can see it. Don't forget to bring a European adapter for your electronics, because your American electronics aren't going to fit into the European plugs. And there's different adapters for all over the world, but I'm just talking about Europe, and that's a two-pronged one that I just showed you. That's for Europe. So you plug that into your device, and then that device plugs into the wall. And the reason why I say don't forget to pack one is because in the airport, if you want to plug in your computer, you want to plug in your phone or something like that, you're going to need that adapter in the airport. Not to mention when you arrive to your European destination, you'll need those adapters for all the plugs when you get there. So don't forget to pack an adapter also. And then another tip, and it's not as much as a tip as it was a couple years ago when everybody, because of the COVID thing and everybody was flying and everybody had to fill out stuff, but don't forget to throw a pen in your backpack, a writing pen. Basically, there's always a time, or not always a time, but there's times when the airline people come around and want you to fill out a form, and then trying to find a pen is damn near impossible. So take a pen, throw a pen in your bag also. And that's pretty much it as far as what to pack. Like I said, I always have like an over-the-shoulder bag, and then I have my backpack with my electronics and things like that, and that's it. And that'll last 2 weeks, last 3 weeks. I was in Kharkiv for over a month. Well, I was in Ukraine for about 6 weeks completely, all with one bag and one backpack. Also, obviously, you can wash. When you're over there, you can wash in the sink, you can wash in the shower, you can wash all your clothes whenever you're there. I usually wash twice when I'm overseas. I just, again, that 5 or 6 outfits, just redo it to come out with 10 or 12. So anyway, so you can always wash your clothes when you get there. You just hang them up in the shower, have them just hang dry, and that's it. So, and then again, if you need something else, you just buy it right there when you're traveling. So anyway, so that's kind of what to pack. Again, obviously, I don't have to tell you what to pack. Pack what you want, but that's kind of gives you an idea of what I pack, and that's how I get everything in that one bag for carry-on, and that's it. So, so that's that. If you, like I said, if you new to this channel, take a look at the next video in here, and that's kind of what I said, how to pack light. That'll be here at the end screen, and it's kind of like talking about why you pack light and what the advantages of packing light are. So I'll put that in the next video. Watch that next, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thanks.